Hello, good morning, and welcome to our time together. Welcome to our Flourish Your Beauty Live and number 11 today. So I'm so excited to be here with you. Can't wait for several of you to come on to spend this time together because this is now the spring equinox. This is where the light switch gets turned on, and we have this equilibrium now of this beautiful activation where the sun now meets in Aries and where the official time begins now, where this new fractal now begins of emergence. So, hey, for everyone who's coming in, please go ahead and take a moment and say hello and say where you're joining from and where we're meeting you today. Energetically, spiritually, and on all levels, let us know how you're doing and how you're feeling. So, hey, Julia, hi. Oh, thank you, my friend, for being here with me. So super excited to spend this moment in time. So I always give it a few minutes first for everyone to come on, give it about 2-3 minutes before we officially get started with our centering. And then we're doing 12 minutes of connecting, of raising our vibration, and in turn, leveling up for ourselves, for our lives, for what we're here to bring to the world, and then also raising the vibration for the world in turn together with what we're doing. Rachel, oh, hi. Thank you for being here with me. I'm so, so grateful. And so as you all are coming in, say hello. And then, of course, for any of you who are watching the replay, please go ahead and say replay later. And let's welcome this amazing new energy, this fresh start, this fresh emergence, this beautiful opening together before we do our 12 minutes of focusing in. And then we're going to be winding down for a couple minutes before we close the session and connecting in, seeing if there were anything that you want to share, and also simply being present. So let me go ahead and bring everyone's up. Hi. Oh my goodness, so exciting. Oh, hi. Hi, Cheryl. Thank you for being here. Cool. Topsail Island, North Carolina. Oh, that sounds amazing. I haven't been there, but love North Carolina. My boys are there too. So, no, hi from Oklahoma. Oh, wonderful. And please let me know who this is. So this way I can address you and say hi. Oh my gosh, that sounds amazing. Wonderful. Oh, thank you for being here with me. I so appreciate it. So hi. All righty. If you are ready, let me get some things out of the way here for a second. So this way that doesn't get in the way here. All righty. Okay. So here we are. And this beautiful time has come of the spring equinox. For me, this time of Ostara, of the sun now entering Aries and the new astrological year, and this moment now where we're finding this equilibrium between dark and light, where the quantity of the sun now is increased. This is the moment now where we're making this beautiful transition, this beautiful jump now in light energy and frequency within ourselves. And for all of you who are able to light a candle, let's go ahead and do that. If you have anything else, any other tool, any mandala, any crystal, or anything else that's special to you, that signals to you now, okay, let's shift over. And of course, you don't have to have any physical representation necessarily, but at the same time, it is a beautiful way just to kind of make this, okay, now we're coming in to this space. And if you have something, let's go ahead and now, if you have a candle, then light your candle. Otherwise, simply tune in to yourself, especially if you're joining from vacation and you might not have any tools available. That's totally fine. So with this, I'm going to light this candle. I christened a new candle for this purpose, as we are entering a new time now, new space, new fractal, and we're shifting frequencies from one to another, allowing this energy to process here for a moment, welcoming this energy of the light, welcoming the fire energy of Aries and all of the beauty that it brings, all of the new revelations that come with it, as I'm also inviting this energy into the candle, into the light, into this fire, into the physical representation. And then simply just take a moment now, ground in, connect in, become present within yourself, You can set your candle down if you have one. And knowing that the only thing now that matters is you and this time and this moment that you are giving to yourself. Maybe take a moment here, just kind of rock back and forth, just kind of find your center, centering within you. And then take a couple of deep breaths in and out, or just letting everything out with a sigh, everything that came before and will come after. Coming into the present, being that present for yourself in this moment, in this time, and then bring your hands together in this prayer position, in this gasho, aligning your fingers together, focusing on the tips of your fingers for a moment, as this also aligns you and your energy in front of your soul space, in front of your heart center. And then go ahead and rub your hands together if you can, wherever you are. Go clap. Open your hands for a moment. So this is like a W with your hands, with the palms of your hands facing upward, receiving the energy, finding this equilibrium, making the connection between the higher energies and the energies of Mother Earth as we associate these energies pouring in from the top and the bottom, connecting in to our centers. Let it move through our chakras in all ways, aligning with our Shushumna, with that great central channel that runs through our system, letting it meet and connect, letting that fiery energy of Aries be invited into your presence. And then bring your hands together one more time in front of you in this prayer position, connecting one more time before you bring them over to that area that's considered the high heart, which is the soul center. And then now just go ahead and take a couple of deep breaths in and out as you once again find now a deeper connection to yourself and feeling into the presence of this moment, into this energy, into this increase in light, into this jump in light energy, into the emergence of spring here in the Northern Hemisphere. And tune in for a moment and see what that represents for you. And if you like, you can go ahead and put your hands down, close your eyes if you haven't yet, or you can simply leave your hands there. And then find your breath for a moment. Take a couple of deep breaths in for 4, hold for 4, exhale for 8, releasing all of the heaviness, any tension, anything that you're feeling in your field, in your body, in your mind, spirit. And then pause for just a couple of seconds before you take another breath in and continue the cycle for a couple of breaths, releasing any energy from this old fractal as we're now shifting and aligning into this new fractal, welcoming this new fresh energy, this energy of spring, this energy of possibilities, this energy of new movement, of this activation of this beautiful frequency, this welcoming of the fire within you and the creativity that it brings within you, feeling it for a moment in your chakras, especially in your sacral, as that is your creative center. So feeling into your sacral, you might also want to put your hands over your sacral for a moment and simply feel where you're meeting yourself there today. And become quiet and still within it for a moment as you touch base with your sacrum, as you touch base with your creative center, with that space where we as women have the privilege to create life and be that portal that brings life into existence. Feel into the gratitude for yourself for a moment and for that beauty and creativity that you have within you. And give thanks and gratitude in meeting yourself here right now, in touching base with yourself and checking in. And then again, take a couple of deep breaths in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Allow it all to just exhale for 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then feel the void, feel the emptiness for just a moment. Feel the stillness for a moment. Beautiful. And then again, breathe in, welcoming this new breath, this new wind of air, of spring, of renewal, revitalization. You can leave your hands there or also set them down, whatever is most comfortable for you. I find myself at this moment kind of just doing this natural rocking back and forth. And if this is the case for you too, allow it, because your system knows exactly how to attune and align to these new frequencies as you're consciously moving through the space, through this time with nature, with the elements, with that welcoming energy. And then feel into that emergence for a moment. Feel what wants to come through in you. Feel what emergence there is for you, what gifts there are there for you. And I'll be quiet for a moment as you're tuning into that. And simply allow whatever wants to come up. There might also be resistance. There might be tension, or there might just be a complete feeling of excitement. Whatever it is, again, just honor it. Honor yourself exactly where you are in this space and this time. Beautiful. Sometimes, we overanalyze, and sometimes we always try to find solutions, but just being in the stillness and being in this place of that emptiness, of that empty space between breaths. And this is many times where you find yourself. This morning, the song Closing Time came to me, as it sometimes does during these times of fractal shifts and changes, and where it says, open all the doors and let you out into the world. Feel into that and feel what that means for you. Beautiful. And in this beingness now, as you feel into opening new doors, new possibilities for yourself, for your life, for what you're meant to do here, the visions that are given to you, that you are here to co-create. Take your hands for a moment now in front of you and simply open the space for yourself, creating more room for the possibilities, for the emergence of all of this. And you can do it a couple of times, just almost like as if you're swimming in an ocean and you're just creating this ripple effect. You're just creating more spaciousness within you, just allowing more capacity, allowing more room for you in the field. This is a very powerful exercise. And any resistance you feel, just simply send gratitude into it for showing up for you, and ask for the emergence to be there for you. And then send this frequency now, as you take a couple more deep breaths in, raising together now, raising this frequency together, up-leveling together now, as we're in this space now, in this moment of equilibrium. Find your equilibrium, and then let's move this out. and send it out in such a beautiful, vibrant space where it touches everything and everyone in existence and lights up everything in the most beautiful, synchronistic, and holy ways with so much grace and so much goodness that we're inviting into existence, into emergence, in these new beginnings. And simply let it land. Connecting us in this beautiful space, aligning, syncing in this beautiful frequency of wholeness and holiness. And feel what that feels like now throughout your chakras, throughout your system, throughout your aura, your personal mandala. Feel how that feels in your heart center and in your soul center. You might even feel tingling or warmth through your body, and especially in those centers as well. Notice it for a moment. Notice that frequency. And let it all settle before you slowly bring your energy back to you. Completely to you, in you, knowing of your purpose, growing in your purpose, aligning more to your purpose, to your destiny, understanding it in the bigger picture of the huge movement of the soul energy. And then once again, bring your hands in front of you in a prayer position, coming back now here. And when you're ready, go ahead and open your eyes, still feeling this frequency settle in and allowing it to continue doing its thing. And if there's anything you want to share, feel free. This is also always still a moment of 2-3 minutes where we're just now coming back and letting it all be. And simply being in the space of gratitude that we have this moment and the beauty that was just created from it. And so my gratitude goes out to you for being here with me, for doing this together. Because this is one of the most vital things that we can do for ourselves through this time, through these paradigm shifts, through this special moment today, and then also for humanity, for all living beings, for this planet, for this universe, and beyond, knowing that this is profound. Okay, I'm going to give it one more moment, see if any of you would like to share anything. If not, that's okay too. That's totally fine. I want to always just allow that space for whatever needs to take place. Sometimes we may want to share. Sometimes we want to just be quiet and still let it process. And again, it's always about honoring yourself and honoring your own space within the spectrum of all of it. And now I'm going to go ahead and close the session. Oh, you are so welcome. And I'm going to go ahead and extinguish the candle, thanking that energy of fire, giving gratitude, letting that complete. You're so welcome. Thank you for being here with me. You are amazing. I can't do by myself. This is all of us doing it together. And I wish you an amazing, beautiful rest of your day. Go out into the world and do your thing and open the doors wide. In case you would like something, a tool I was going to share that in my Flourish Your Beauty newsletter this morning. Oh my goodness. Oh, absolutely. Oh, thank you for being here. Thank you, Cheryl. I so appreciate it. So, in case there's a little tool that you would like, there's a song by Lorena McKinnett. It's called The Mama's Dance. Yes, Mama's Dance. And it's one that has been with me for many, many years, probably about 20-ish years now or so. And I love tuning up that song, opening the doors when it feels like springtime, when it feels like I can open up the windows and doors and just play that song loud and invite that energy of springtime, of emergence in. So if you like to do that with me, I'm going to definitely listen to the song today and turn it up. Might not be able to open the doors and windows until maybe a little bit later today. It's supposed to be nice. So have a beautiful rest of your day. The next Facebook Live, that is a good question. I have it posted already. I believe it's Thursday, 11 a.m. Yes, I think so. So hope to see you again then. And until then, have an amazing, blessed day. Namaste. Bye.